I found another perfect podcast.
Oh, Jeremy, tell me more.
It's a podcast about folklore.
Oh, I love folklore.
Yeah, I think it's about Bob Dylan and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like
cool.
like singing.
Oh, we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, pull it up.
All right. Nope, it's about normal folklore. Jeremy, the telling of stories passed down from generation to generation.
Oh, like nursery rhymes?
They could be considered folklore.
Oh, no.
Have you ever heard the nursery rhyme about the Wendigo?
Was Mother Goose a cryptid?
I don't know, Jeremy. But anyway, let me do some research here.
All right.
Oh, I've already located where she lives. All right, Jeremy, how are we going to break in there?
Well, I think we should just do a classic kick the door down with our foot.
All right, how about we go a little bit more... How about we scare her into giving us her podcast by dressing up as skunk apes?
Can't joke about skunk apes, Mike.
Jeremy, I have 2 costumes ready to go.
Do you have skunk ape costumes?
Well, originally they were Power Rangers costumes, but then they just got really moldy.
Oh, okay. Well, let's try it on.
Do you want to be the Green Ranger or the Blue Ranger?
Yeah, the green.
Okay, here you go. Oh, God, it smells like shit.
I'm becoming one with the character.
All right, Jeremy. Wait, we probably should have put these on after the bus ride.
Nope, let's go, Mike.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Tracy Nicholas, and welcome to Folkloring. I am a passionate folklore practitioner, and to me, Folkloring is more than just a podcast. It's my commitment to help you connect with your roots and awaken the wisdom within you. Everybody, and welcome to this episode of Folkloring. And today I'm going to be talking about the folklore of Spam. And I'm going to talk about the spices. I might even bring in some other canned meat. I'm going to talk about what they do in Hawaii with it. But before I get into all of that, I want to tell you how I've been folkloring lately.
Jeremy, the door's just opened.
That's strange. Do you think she's okay?
I don't know. Hello, is anyone in there?
What the?
Jeremy, I hear your voice.
Is everyone alive?
What the hell? I have got to stop microdosing.
Did she say something about microdosing, Jeremy?
Mike, there's drugs in here.
Was she murdered by a drug addict?
My God, what are those things?
Oh, Jeremy, that's the podcast lady. Oh, no. Give us no podcast. We eat podcasts.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I'm not a big believer in urban legends.
Oh, what's this? A microphone?
Jeremy, stop deep-throating the microphone. Stop it. It's gross.
That's what skunk apes do, Mike.
Is that what they do?
Ow, I am getting a new microphone.
Guess what? It's me, Michael, and Jeremy. Sorry, you don't have to deep throat the microphone anymore.
Oh, and it's me, Jeremy.
Yeah, we're here to steal your podcast.
Wow. Well, it will give me a good story to tell.
That's right.
And I do love me a good story.
Mike, I'm going to push over these arts and crafts so we can clear room for our podcast.
Yes, and scooch over all those gummies. They don't want anything to do with those.
I wonder what those taste like.
Jerry, stop eating your gummies. Jerry, stop it. Well, you know what? I mean, she's already in her comfy clothes, Jeremy. Might as well not kick her out. Just have her be on the episode.
I've seen colors, Mike.
Jeremy, look at my hands.
I don't like it.
Two best buddies are talking about whatever they want. They're looking for a show to steal and treasure to haunt. Michael and Jeremy, steal your podcast. Michael and Jeremy, steal your podcast. They like to get crazy and talk a lot of trash. Michael and Jeremy, steal your podcast.
Jeremy Steal Your Podcast.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Jeremy.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, not much. Just hanging out in this lady's house. Tracy's house.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, she's here. She's sitting on my lap. You could. There is a chair here, Tracy. You could just sit in your own chair.
But it's so cozy.
I am very comfortable.
It's
but
mostly mold.
for the for the sake of the rest of the episode, just go ahead and take a seat in that chair.
Oh, fine.
So, folklore, Jeremy.
What is the podcast?
What is this podcast about, Tracy?
So my podcast is about bringing folklore off the page and into your day-to-day life. So I talk about folk crafts. I talk about different things like house spirits and how you can incorporate folklore, even though we're all very busy and we all have a lot to do, but you can still incorporate some of the ideas of folklore, folk craft, folk music into your actual life.
Jeremy, we're going to be bringing folklore to the people today. Okay?
I like the sound of that.
Absolutely. To you and I, even.
We have our own folklore.
We have folklore. There's a folklore about absinthe. We have some.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You're doing that now? Oh, God. Tracy, you ever heard of absinthe?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have. And the spirits that reside within.
Oh, God.
You
Mike.
mean
Oh, Mike.
It is green.
Mike. Stop.
Split it?
It's 110 proof. Mike.
Okay.
That's more powerful than Everclear.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. So I'm going to split this with you
Yep.
when you finish that.
Tracy, I just had to save Michael Riley's life.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
You're
That's
the one who's having the gummies.
okay. Well, let me take this.
Yeah,
real
take
quick.
it. Jamie, take your time. Should I find a way to pour some of this back in the bottle?
It's over now.
Is it, though?
All right. Well,
Oh, you guys did get lucky. They don't put wormwood in it anymore.
this one has wormwood in it. I got authentic absinthe.
It literally says genuine wormwood.
Yeah, I got legit for this.
Wow.
I got
Okay, well.
How much of this bottle did you
gonna
already
be
drink?
loud.
It's a sip.
A sip?
It's delicious.
It says drink with extreme caution.
I know. That's why I stopped you. You were like pouring all of it into the thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What is the folklore behind absinthe?
Well, because the wormwood is extremely toxic, when people used to drink it in copious amounts, they would sometimes start to hallucinate. And so those hallucinations were considered like spirits coming forth from, drinking this. And so that's really why they warn you that there's wormwood on there, first of all. And it's probably a much smaller quantity now, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. But yeah, that people would have mild hallucinations.
Ooh, exciting.
So that's something to look forward to.
Well, go ahead and just pull your cup out, Tracy, because here comes some absinthe.
All right.
All right, I'm in.
All right. Is this bad? Is that still too much?
It's a lot, but
It looks fine.
all right. I love you.
I've never done this before.
I know. That's why I bought it.
All right, Jeremy, I love you.
All right.
Slanja. Oh, you sipped yours. I shot it.
Yeah, it says caution.
Oh, no.
She just said it was toxic.
I'll be
that.
okay. I'll be okay, right?
It'll be a mess when we do the next episode.
Oh, God. Michael's on an absinthe high. Okay.
It burns.
Jeremy, there's something about fairies with absinthe.
Is there?
Yes.
I just know about who is it? Like Picasso and Mark Twain and all
It
them.
tastes weird.
They would drink it. Tracy, do you think absinthe is what our show is missing?
I think that it's very likely that you could use a little boost from the absinthe for your show.
Absinthe has spiritual magical properties. Okay? It is made from wormwood, anise, fennel, and other herbs.
Anise.
Anise. A niece, a nephew, fennel, wormwood, and other herbs. In good quality absinthe with actual plant oils, ice water makes the absinthe turn from green to milky white.
What?
The oils are fats that solidify when exposed to cold temperatures. So we could have done a cool experiment. Instead, I shot it, and Jeremy's sipping his slowly over time. So we'll see. I've also seen people do it over sugar because it did taste really weird and gross. I will tell that. I will say that.
It tastes like licorice.
I feel like someone mowed a lawn and then shoved it into my mouth.
That's the wormwood.
Well, wormwood is very bitter.
It's called the Green Fairy, which gained popularity amongst artists and writers in the 19th century, including famous figures like Vincent van Gogh and Vincent van Gogh and Oscar Wilde, who were known to consume it. It's banned in several countries, including the U.S. and many European nations. Banned in the U.S., and yet we have some here today, Jamie.
I bought it from France.
Holy shit.
Yep. Look at the bottle.
It is.
I know people.
Oh, no.
This is what happens when you make connections across the world.
Oh, no. All the things that protect me in America don't apply to this. Oh, no, Jamie. Oh, no.
Oh, no. The FDA's no. Yeah. Good stuff.
I think it's interesting that they call it the Green Fairy, because if it was like artists and stuff, it has like, I imagine that having the hallucinations would have a very muse-like quality, and I wonder if that's why they did it.
Oh, I thought it was because they drank so much of it they did gay stuff.
Oh, probably that.
All right, so basically comes in.
Mike's so concerned right now that he didn't even pay attention to our back and forth.
I'm
wait.
fine. I'll be okay.
Mike, does that mean Mike is the blue fairy and Jeremy, you're the green fairy, right?
I would hope so.
Based on the costumes we chose, yes.
Yes, and my underwear. My matching underwear.
Very good to know.
So in the 18th century, it was early development of absinthe was as a medicinal elixir. And then it gained popularity in the 19th century in France and Europe. By 1915, absinthe has done its dirty work and people started banning it. And then, greatest decade in the world, the 1990s, we brought it back. Hey! A full revival of absinthe.
90s, baby.
And then, of course, I don't know how you can sip it. It was horrible.
I like it.
Really?
That's what you're supposed to do with it.
Oh, I think, like, again, you're supposed to...
See how tiny the bottle is?
It's very small.
You're supposed to sip it.
How many ounces is this?
Very tiny bottle.
Oh, it doesn't say.
Nope.
It doesn't say how many... Oh, 100 milliliters.
Yeah.
It's a 100 milliliter bottle
you
of
just
absinthe.
drank half of that bottle in one shot.
No!
This is why you can't say France.
I've
right.
never seen you be so scared about me pouring anything into a cup in my life.
Usually I would just let people do whatever they wanted, but...
Yes, I was blissfully ignorant in that moment, and you saved me, so thank you. So, oh no. My neck feels weird.
Tracy, do you have any medical expertise?
Well, I could bust out some of my detox herbs if you want.
There you go. Hey, Mike, I got some detox herbs right here. You want to
Shove
hit
this
this?
basil anally into your butt.
Mike, all you got to do is boof some sage. You'll be all right.
Boof it.
Tracy, what's your favorite folklore?
My favorite folklore.
The one that really gets you going.
I really like Baba Yaga. I think that
Strong, independent
yeah,
woman.
she
in the
John
woods.
Wick. Baba Yaga?
He uses it as a code name.
Baba Yaga.
Yeah. But the Baba Yaga
What
is
I
a
love-
Slovakian, right? Slovakian?
yes.
It's a Slovakian witch.
Means the boogeyman.
It's the witch of the woods.
What I love about her, besides the fact that she lives in a hut that can walk around on chicken legs,
Dope.
she's a completely ambiguous character. You know, like
Sexually?
if you go and ask her. No. Well, she's a very old woman, so maybe.
Well, some of us are into
go by they.
Some of us are into that, Tracy.
Hey, I am not here to kink shame.
I love that.
Baba Yaga, I go by they. That made me laugh. I heard that.
Thank you.
But so if you go to ask for help, Baba Yaga, she might help you and she might kill you. And it doesn't matter what you're asking, how you're asking. It just depends on sort of how she feels right then and how she feels about you. And so if she kills you, then she puts your head and sometimes your bones as part of her fence. but if she helps you, she might take you in and raise you or teach you her ways or whatever. And so, but it's like you never know. If you ask her about her servants in the house that are invisible and cleaning up, she'll tell you. She'll explain what happened. If you ask her about her 3 riders, she has 3 riders on horses, and if you ask her about that, she'll kill you. And so it's a complete crapshoot, and the rules change all the time. So that's why I like her, because like that's you never know.
She's menopausal.
Gonna do that.
The Kansas City Chiefs lost the Super Bowl. I'm not in a good mood.
You're dead. You're now part of my fence. Does she put people who can't decide what they want? She puts them in the fence.
Well, if you bother her, then yeah, she'll probably kill you, which always seemed kind of random to me. But the older I get, I get it now.
What if you don't need help and you just want to holler and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Do you want a cookie?
Like, will she kill you for that? Can you just hang out with her? Can you call her up to hang out, or will she kill you for that? Maybe she's lonely.
If you come upon her cabin in the woods and you want to hang out, you can say, "Turn your back to the forest and your front to me," and then the house will turn around and face you, and she'll let you in.
Well, I
good to
mean,
know.
she's got a cabin. It's on Google Maps. I mean, she is registered, right? So,
right.
She also has 2 sisters.
She does have 2 sisters. I will say that if it's on Google Maps, it might have changed because, as I said, the house does walk around on chicken legs.
Oh, the house walks around. I did misread this. A ferocious-looking old woman who fries and eats children. I did a ferocious-looking woman who eats fried chicken.
She's my wife.
Nom, nom, nom. That's what I read it as initially.
So you can track her on Google Maps. Where is she about?
Right now?
Gulf of America?
Nope.
No.
Brazil.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was climate?
Right.
You know how
climate
you know how you
change.
can track Santa, right?
Yeah.
You know how you can track Santa on the internet? You can track Baba Yaga.
Can you write letters to Baba Yaga?
Absolutely. Find the house of the chicken legs.
Now, do you think messing with Baba Yaga is kind of like, you know how theologians will tell you not to open up doors to demons? Like, don't think about them or talk about them, or else they might appear.
I think I'm starting an absinthe trip, and we're talking about a scary old lady. She's very spooky.
Well, she's a witch, but she won't come to you necessarily if you call for her, because she's just off in the woods. If she does happen to see you and decides she's gonna help you, she might do that flying around in her mortar and pestle, which is one of her main forms of transportation.
Yep, there's a picture of her. Well, it looks like a butter churner in this picture. She's riding her butter churner to Hey!
These biscuits aren't going to butter themselves.
I must say your old lady voices are excellent.
We used to do one when we were really little. Mike, do you remember?
Oh yeah, Ethel and Edna.
Edna!
Ethel!
Edna, what are you doing here?
I don't know, Ethel!
I've lost my keys.
Which one of you did Ethel and which one did the other one?
No one knows.
It's a social construct.
So when you were doing these old women, did you?
I've never done an old woman. That's only Jeremy. Jeremy's the only one who's ever done an old woman.
She was wonderful. She taught me many things.
Do old women?
Well, I wouldn't
I
say.
know if you took.
Desperate people have been known to render desperate deeds.
I wasn't
Took 'em out
desperate at
for
all.
eggs
I
first.
was drunk and horny
Fair enough.
and young.
Hey, you know what? Experience over enthusiasm, I say.
She taught me some weird stuff, Tracy. She
I
did
bet.
she did weird stuff to my 20-year-old body.
It's probably because she had arthritis in her hips.
She's like, she's the one who taught me to work smarter, not harder.
I also think do we think that potentially Baba Yaga is a technologically advanced being riding around in what people call a mortar and pestle, but she's really just got like a Star Wars speeder, right? And people just think it's surely it's just a mortar and pestle. That's what it looks like. But it's like anti-gravitation fields. And she's just out there.
That Oscar Wilde juice is really taking over, huh, Mike?
I don't know. It's all folklore, Jamie. Baba Yaga's a Mandalorian.
If she was that advanced, I don't think she'd be building her fence out of bones.
I would if I was smart. If I was smart and I wanted to keep people away and or invite them in. A bone fence is cool and scary.
I only want to hang out with the people who like my bone fence.
Right, exactly.
It's her litmus
What do you
test.
think of my bone fence?
Her bone fence is
Pretty
litmus
fucking dope. Okay.
I'll help you.
You said you need help on your exams?
Sweep my floors.
I think that the next time either of you guys are in mixed company, you should definitely talk about bone fences.
That's the next time we go to Guar.
So they called me in high school.
Bone fence.
Bone fences.
I hate the implication of that, Mike.
Yeah. Who's Lube Key?
Lube Key.
Oh, it's
Lubke?
Lube Key, which is a series of block prints that were popular in the late 17th and 18th century Russia. Baba Yaga's real old. When was the last sighting of Baba Yaga?
Who knows? Probably from someone who didn't live to tell the story.
Or they got a hand job from an old lady in the woods.
You guys are really definitely focused on old people sex.
I mean,
It comes and goes.
I think it's healthy to think about one's future. You know,
Indeed.
better to be prepared. The time comes.
All right. Oh, there's a movie called Dracula Meets Baba Yaga.
No way.
Yep, 2014.
Really.
I
Yep.
bet Baba Yaga beats the shit out of him.
And it's literally Dracula. He's down by a river and he's looking up at Baba Yaga. She looks mad. She gonna help her kill him. She kill Dracula? Can her witch powers defeat his vampire powers?
Ooh, this is like the ninja or pirate question.
This is Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, I'm going to put my vote with Baba Yaga because, as you said, menopausal women, right? Like, she's got like all the joy of PMS and all of the misery of menopause all wrapped into one. And so she's got that working for her.
You don't think some strapping, young, handsome, immortal vampire could woo his way? Would she invite him in?
She's not generally a big fan of men. She generally helps maidens
Mike,
more
what are
than
you
men.
doing?
I'm looking at Baba Yaga sightings on YouTube,
Oh, it's just hear ladies screaming in the background. That it was very upsetting.
and it was just a person who shoved their hands in their pants and then kind of came out of the shadows. It wasn't really Baba Yaga though.
Oh, it was
Brutal.
one of those indecent exposure videos. No, I think Baba Yaga doesn't like men, so she's sexist.
Well, I think that there's a long history of the men that she's run across not doing spectacular things.
Oh, in the woods? Yeah, men don't do a lot of good things in the woods, I'm told.
It's true. It's true.
Ralph Waldo Emerson?
Is a painter.
No,
Yep.
he's
Dated Baba Yaga?
an author,
Yep.
and
He painted books, Mike.
he painted books. he painted the words upon the page.
Is not scribing
yes.
art?
My favorite painter, Edgar Allan Poe. He painted with his quill. Oh my God.
Baba Yaga, she's got a bone fence. She can do whatever she wants.
It's true.
Well, here's the thing: the house moves. Does she have to rebuild the fucking bone? Is
Her
there just
invisible people pack the fence up.
is there just a bunch of bone fences littered everywhere? She's got to build a new one. We should just find littered bones everywhere in a big square pattern.
We're gonna build a fence.
Build a fence.
We're building a fence.
And you know what? The people's bones are gonna pay for it.
The best bones.
The whitest bones.
American bones.
I have bugs. Gonna pick those bones clean. Shiny white bones.
I've never seen the bones. They tell me they're the best bones. Baba Yaga. Trump.
Jeremy. Jeremy, the nothing says that she's not Trump on the internet.
Oh, did you come to my house for help? I'm going to put you in the stove now.
Right? And so when Zelensky went to
Yep.
Trump asking for help,
I would have helped you, but you didn't say thank you.
right? This whole time you've been here, you haven't said thank you. Where's my thank you?
Some people say I'm a dictator, you're a dictator.
And Jeremy, there's so much footage of him saying thank you. So much. There's just so much of it.
So you must be pumped. Baba Yaga's in the White House.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, it's definitely ambiguous.
Sexually.
Jeremy, the White House.
The bones are white.
Has anyone ever tested whether or not the White House was made of bones?
Does it have chicken feet?
It could. It just could be roosting at the moment. The White House
That's
could
my
be
question.
Yeah, it's mine too.
Has anyone ever seen the White House stand up?
Oh my god. Well, you think when Canada burned it, you think it would have ran away. Back in the day.
No, that wasn't Baba Yaga's house.
Silly Canucks. They were just trying to fight off Baba Yaga and
There's
warn
no
Americans.
pictures of them building the White House, Jeremy. It just kind of appeared.
There's so many pictures.
Jeremy, that's all. It's all propaganda.
They've got the blueprints and everything.
But yeah, I can draw a human body
They built a smaller one in Louisiana.
for dogs.
Yeah,
What?
for the Confederacy?
They were smaller on average.
I went to Louisiana. I saw the Confederate White House,
Yeah.
and I was getting lunch. And I was like, well, I'll just go eat lunch at the Confederate White House steps. So I was just sitting there.
What did you get?
Cheesesteak.
Oh, nice. It is Philadelphia.
Nope.
Yep.
And I walked past the statue of Rosa Parks. I gave her a high five, and then I went to the Confederate White House down the street. And I went in, surprisingly, owned and ran by a lovely black couple.
Yes, we've talked about this before. Yeah, I remember now.
Yep. Maybe they're Baba Yaga.
I would say no.
Why? Black people can't be Baba Yaga? That's fucked up.
Ah, Jimmy.
Anyways, Tracy, how's your day going?
It's going much better now.
Oh, good.
You know what's really funny? I never planned on doing any Baba Yaga stuff on this episode. I had a whole thing planned.
We did. I looked up. I watched like 3 hours of Florida folklore videos, and now we're talking about Baba Yaga.
You know what? And
Doing
it's
Trump
fine.
impressions about bone fences.
You know, there's a lot of content for Baba Yaga.
Florida folklore is not that fun, anyways.
Do we have a Florida Baba Yaga? I thought you had said something about a witch town.
We do have a witch town. It's called like Casadanga or something.
Casa de la Witch.
Type it in, Mike. It's Casa. Just type in Witch Town, Florida.
Okay.
Because I think there's also like a grave too, where you can, if you supposedly, so the gravestone is shaped like a chair, and if you sit in it at midnight, you can convene with the devil.
There's a devil chair?
It's a dip. Yep.
Casa Daga.
Casadaga.
Like Baba Yaga.
Casadaga Baba Yaga.
Do you think Baba Yaga lives sometimes, vacations, or has a summer home in Casa Daga?
They have a nice golf course.
History.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of bones there, so.
We have so many bones in Florida.
Lots of bones.
We're sea level.
Lots of bones.
Bones float.
Tiger bones.
The best bones. All right, so Casa Daga is in kind of like northern East Coast.
Over there by the Panhandle.
In Volusia. Jeremy, Volusia, where the melon heads vacation.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Tracy, do you know about the melon heads?
I have heard about the melon heads, yes.
So this camp is a spiritualist camp, began in 1875.
Was
when
that
the
one of those
Southern
camps where they all run around naked?
Casa Daga Spiritualist Camps Meeting Association was founded by George P. Colby from Pike, New York, a trance medium who traveled to many different states giving readings and seances.
What did he transition from?
Probably being a vacuum cleaner salesman.
I used to be a vacuum salesman.
Now I'm a spiritualist.
Now I'm a spirit. I've transformed.
He was he was well known in his travels. It was referred to as the seer of spiritualism. He attended summer spiritualist camp meetings at Lily Dale, New York, the town adjacent to Casadaga, New York, that would lend its name to the Florida community. So he did some stuff. Today, there's a hotel, a central auditorium, the Colby Memorial Temple.
I have nothing about witches.
I haven't read anything about witches. Where's the witches, Jeremy? Hey everybody, Future Michael here. Just want to tell you about our band of the week. It's River Night with their song Strength in Numbers. Great song, great stuff, great band. Make sure you check it out at the end of the episode. And we're brought to you by Dungeon Studios, makers of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons modules. You can go to their website, dungeonstudios.co, and download a module, or look at some of the merch, or take a look at some of the shows that Dungeon Studios does, like Nerd News, or Fables from the Forgotten, or The Game, any of those that tickle your fancy. And we're also brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. You can go to silkcityhotsauce.com and peruse the wonderful world of sauces that they have. Psychic Bigfoot's my favorite. If you need a recommendation, it's really good. Perfect balance of sweet and heat. And you can use our promo code STEAL, STEAL, at checkout and steal from Silk City Hot Sauce 20% off of your order. You can steal, and it's perfectly legal. You're not going to get in trouble. That's just free money for you. No one was using it. It's probably insured. You'll be fine. Silk City Hot Sauce. SILK. Silk. Steal at checkout. 20% off. All right, bye.
Who's your favorite folk singer, Tracy? Is it Tracy Chapman?
I do not have a favorite folk singer since I do not like folk music.
It's pretty lame.
It's pretty dumb. Pretty dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Find some electricity, guys.
I like early Mumford and Sons. Does that count?
Hey there, little lion boy.
He's a little lion boy. I think it's little lion man. Oh, the devil's chair.
Bigger fan of what?
Bardcore.
Hardcore folklore.
No, bardcore music.
Oh, bardcore.
Yeah.
Mike, you like bardcore?
No.
Bardcore music?
I do?
Yeah.
I've never heard it.
It's like
Bardcore music is amazing.
Yeah. Mike, put on some bardcore.
So the devil's chair in folklore is frequently attached to a class of funerary or memorial sculptures common in the United States during the 19th century and often associated with legend
It's a stone
tripping.
chair at a gravesite.
Yes, 19th century graveyards sometimes included carved chairs for the comfort of visitors. In this function, the object was known as a mourning chair, and cemeteries have since provided benches for similar purposes, so devil's benches. Most often movable units of the type used in parks, but also specimens in the tradition of the carved chairs.
Fascinating.
The Devil's Chair in Cassadaga, Florida, is a graveside bench in the cemetery that borders Cassadaga and Lake Helen. According to one local legend, an unopened can of beer left on the chair will be empty by morning. Spooky.
Fucking drunk graveskeeper.
What the fuck? It's all about beer. It says, the devil himself is sometimes said to appear to anyone so bold as to sit in the chair. And you better have a beer with you.
What kind of beer does he like? Probably IPAs.
No. It's obviously
Bud Light.
Steel Reserve.
He likes malt liquor.
He likes Steel Reserve.
So if I show up with some absinthe.
It's not beer.
Oh, no, that would be a party.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, devil? Ever tried any of this? He's like, yeah, all my best friends did it.
Oh, wow. You know, I invented that.
Yeah, my good friend Oscar Wilde, he told me all about it. You know, because his paintings was worth 1,000 words. I'm going to refer to authors as painters from now on. It's done.
This is very anticlimactic, this town.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to have like the most psychics or whatever in the town.
It's the spiritualist
Yeah,
camp.
it's
Yeah,
a
so
fucking-
it drives all the spiritualists and psychics. And, you know, it's probably on a ley line.
You know, North Florida and South Florida are very different. North Florida, psychic camp. In South Florida,
Hispanic.
swinger Hispanic nudist colony.
Yep.
Tracy, if you were in a swinger nudist colony, what color loofah would you hang from your golf cart?
I would. That's a good question. What are my choices?
Mike, pull up the colors of
Yep,
loofahs.
I'm on it.
You're doing it?
Yep.
Yeah, we're getting them up. They all represent different stuff. They're bright colors. A lot of oranges and purples, if I'm not mistaken, from the last time I vacationed. Mike, you pull those up.
I'm doing it, Jeremy. I'm on it. All right, so let's go white, purple, pink, blue, yellow, black.
You gotta, what do they represent?
Right, she has to pick a color, and I'll tell her what it means.
Well, she needs to know what they mean so she knows what to hang from her golf
Your
cart.
question was what color was to pick, and then we'll tell her what it means.
Well, she wants to know what they mean.
Okay.
So she can
White
choose.
loofahs are for beginners, and this is for sex time. Okay.
Or
Yeah,
cribbage.
I'm full on the concept.
White loofahs are for beginners. Purple is for voyeurs, so you like to watch. Pink is for those who like to soft swap.
What is that like?
I have a wife, you have a wife. Let's have each other's
Yeah, it's a
wives.
soft swap. So what is it? They like give my wife butterfly kisses on her tummy?
No.
Oh.
Blue, yellow, and black represent low, mid-level, and full partner swapping, respectively. And this is specific to the villages.
Yep. Famous.
Yep.
Famous for it.
I was just there.
But what color did you hang from your golf cart?
I didn't.
Purple?
I did go to a Jewish deli and get the best Reuben of my life, though. It was really good. Oh, God, it was so good.
I love a good Reuben.
Oh, it was so good, dude.
You think if I came to Baba Yaga's house with a Reuben, she would not make me part of her bone fence?
I don't know. What color loofah, Tracy?
I'm going to say it depends on the crowd, because there are certainly crowds where I'd have a purple loofah. And then there's definitely crowds where I'd want a blue loofah.
All right, low
But, you know-
partner swapping.
Butterfly kisses.
Yeah,
Rim jobs.
Yeah, like that. Like one or the other.
fair enough. Not at the same time.
I'd like a butterfly kiss rim job, please.
That's the fastest way to get pink eye. That's pink eye.
This is Mike. He's the fastest blinker in South Florida.
He's got the crustiest eyes.
I suppose if you're with someone who isn't great with their hygiene, you might need to be blowing away whatever odor is down there.
Fair enough. Tracy, do you have experience swinging?
Define experience.
Sexual.
Right.
You ever voyeured? I have.
I've not.
I have.
Okay. All right. Have you ever been in an open relationship?
I have not.
Okay. So
Have you ever gotten drunk and you invited one of your best girls over to like hook up with your guy with you?
Not with my guy, no.
Oh, with another lady.
Well, I mean, I can handle one-on-one.
That's the Baba Yaga in you.
It is. It is.
I'll show you bone fence.
So you have had a threesome.
Why? It was supposed to be about folklore. No. It's Tracy's folklore.
Yes.
Okay.
I did not say that, no. I said that I have never gotten drunk and brought home a woman to be with me and my man.
It's stone cold sober.
No,
Oh, okay.
definitely.
I was in one time. There was a girl that I just was like hanging out with, and I came home from work, and her and another girl we knew were all like drunk and giggly and dressed up as schoolgirls.
Yep.
And they were like, "Let's do this," and I was like, "It's not even my birthday."
You said that was 3 days?
Yeah, 3 days. It was a 3-day threesome.
Wow.
It ended with the original girl I was hanging out with being very upset that I continued to have alone sessions with the other one. I didn't understand. Like, you're the one who brought her here.
That's right.
You kick her out.
You saw me do this a bunch earlier.
Needless to say, I don't know either one of them anymore. Yeah, Tracy, we've talked to you about Baba Yaga. We were talking to this
I've enjoyed the Baba Yaga
very
combo.
astute, some would say genius level UFOologist, and an elderly Jewish man. He was a chef and he used to tour with Pink Floyd.
And apparently talks to himself while he's pleasuring himself.
He does enjoy the sound of his own voice, is what he said. And after this, we have to talk to a couple people about anime, I think. Do you like anime, Tracy?
Super into it. I don't hate it, but it just never really grabbed me.
You don't hate the animation, you hate the culture it came from. Is that what you're saying?
No, I just don't find it interesting that much.
Fair enough.
It's fine, but it's not something I'd spend my time on.
There is a lot of folklore in anime. They have
It's
dragons
true.
and stuff.
Yeah, there's
dragons and
definitely
stuff.
a lot.
I'm sure there's a Baba Yaga in there.
Earthbending.
Big
No,
feet.
if I'm wasting my time, I'm usually playing role-playing games.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Like Oblivion?
No, I've played a game called Solemn Veil. I'm currently playing a game called Vesson. And I've done Tales from the Loop before. I've done a couple of campaigns there.
No, this is tabletop.
Yeah,
TTRPG.
yeah, we play over Zoom. It's all I play all folk horror games.
Is that like you're being chased in an alley by Bob Dylan?
Oh my God, that's terrifying. No. Why would you do that to me? I'm going to have nightmares.
Hey, where you going?
Where you going?
Come back.
Oh, how is he so fast? I wrote a song about Vietnam. No one cares, Bob. Leave me alone.
I think that it would be more like a resurrected Janis Joplin.
Hot. Mike, that's very
Right?
hot. Not unlike Silk City Hot Sauce.
Silk City Hot Sauce. Meow, meow, meow. You, and Tracy can go to silkcityhotsauce.com and peruse the wonderful, handcrafted, love-induced hot sauces for any occasion.
Mike, we're over here talking to Tracy about Baba Yaga. You know what else is folklore?
What, Jeremy?
Bigfoot.
Psychic Big Feet.
Psychic Bigfoot, my favorite hot sauce from Silk City Hot Sauce.
Unbelievable. Sometimes I literally just put it on my finger and eat it because it tastes just so good.
I watched you do it earlier over the sink.
It's very good.
I was like, you want chips? You're like, nope, finger will do.
Yep, I'm just gonna eat this because it tastes so good, and that's not a lie. It's really good. It's the best hot sauce I've ever had.
We're making wings with it later.
We are making some wings with some Psychic Bigfoot.
Tracy, do you like hot sauce?
I do like hot sauce. I don't know if I'd like a hot sauce that tasted like Bigfoot, but
Nope,
I'm
it's-
willing to try anything once.
It's a mango habanero hot sauce that will blow your socks off because it
got-
tastes so
It
good.
has carrots in it. It has all sorts of stuff you wouldn't even. I bet that's how we kill some of the heat of that habanero.
I don't know, man, but
carrot.
it's a perfect balance of heat and sweet. And you can go to silkcityhotsauce.com and use our promo code STEEL,
That's steel,
STEEAL,
STEAL.
at checkout for 20% off your entire order.
We're doing this new thing, Tracy, where we organically do a promo.
Yep.
That
Organically.
was very natural.
Janis Joplin gets me hot, Tracy. Hot for hot sauce.
That's right. Well, I think it's about that time.
We have a very important question, though.
We have a very important question to ask you. Jeremy, you can go ahead and ask it.
Tracy, we've had a lot of fun here today, but it's time to get serious, okay? As serious as a bone fence. All right?
You're not serious.
I need you to contact your inner strong, independent Baba Yaga and tell us, who do you think is better, for your own reasons, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Boom! Oh, yeah! Yeah!
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
And why, Tracy?
Because I like how many different things he's done with his life, and that he always kind of parlayed more and more success. And I really hate the sound of Sylvester Stallone's voice. It just grates on me. And he's one of those actors that almost always has the same character, just in a different setting.
I agree.
I'm completely, I feel slighted, but
Slided?
we get it, Tracy. You prefer your governor's Republican. That's okay.
No, we all have our weaknesses, and anything that gets them out of the office and away from work, I think, is a positive for all of the American people.
Well, we very much appreciate you coming on the show today and having some fun with us, Tracy.
What's a cool name for a Trump Baba Yaga? Because I like that character that we came up with. Donald Yaga? Yaga Trumpa
Donald
Baba.
Trump?
It's the best house.
Donald Trumpa?
I use chicken feet because they're the best feet.
I think you have to go with Baba Yaga.
Daddy
Yeah.
Yaga.
Oh, Daddy Yaga. We know who you voted for, Tracy.
Oh,
Don't put that juju on me.
oh. I do not think so.
So, Tracy, where can people find you?
Well, my podcast is the Folkloring Podcast, and you can find that on anywhere that you listen to your podcasts. And you can find me, the place that I'm most active is on Blue Sky, and you can find me there at Folkloring Pod.
Very
Awesome.
interesting. Check out Blue Sky
Yeah, everybody.
and follow Tracy.
Please. And we are MJSYVERSE.
MJSYPOD.
On all the things, you can go to our website.
It's a website. It's a legit website.
MJSYVERSE.com. We have an email. It's UHJYEAH at MJSYVERSE.com.
Yeah.
And we have a phone number. It's 903-287-0660. And you can leave us a text message or a phone call, and we'll play it on the show.
Voicemails. We love them.
We do love voicemails.
We have a Discord. You go to the Discord, you can find hundreds and hundreds of creative people, of podcast backgrounds, of all types of shows and genres, and collaborate with them. It's much more politically free than a place like Facebook or Instagram or X. You could go to Discord and meet with like-minded people to create awesome projects.
That's absolutely right. There's something I want to read.
I see you. I was trying to buy you time by bringing up our Discord.
Yeah, I know. Hold on.
We do a band of the week. If you go to our website, you can send us an email with your band or a band that you love that's underground and needs more of everyone else's love.
And do it while you can, because we may stop it forever.
It's really messing with our copyright numbers on YouTube.
We are literally losing a lot of opportunities to help people promote their bands.
We get an agreement that it's not copyright, and YouTube doesn't understand that for some reason.
Yep, so send it in now while we're still doing it.
Like the Baba Yaga, soon Band of the Week will be who knows where. Not here, though.
That's right. All right, Jeremy. Tracy, I love you.
Love you back.
Jeremy, I love you.
I love you, too.
Peace. Bye.
Hear us out. Never in the slipstream, only hitting six strings. Hear us out, if not now. Hear us out. There's no use in pretending, there's always different endings. Hear us out, take me somehow. Hear us out. We're only just surviving cause everybody's lying. Hear us out in the lost and found. Do you take the leap or will you make the jump? Is it worth the effort? Is it worth the bumps? It's gonna take your time, it's gonna hold your soul. Running right through the ghosts. Hear us out. Singing with the vocal, making more than local. Hear us out, stand up proud. Hear us out. There's no use in complaining when everyone is blaming. Hear us out, beyond all doubt. Do you take the leap or will you make the jump? Is it worth the effort? Is it worth the bump? It's gonna take your time, it's gonna hold your soul. Running right through the ghosts. Do you take the leap or will you make the jump? Is it worth the effort? Is it worth the bump? It's gonna take your time, it's gonna hold your soul. Running right through the ghosts. You know the strength in numbers. You know the strength in numbers. You know the strength in numbers. Strength in numbers.
Well, all done, Tracy. That wasn't so bad.
Who knew the Baba Yaga was such a complicated person?
I didn't until today.
She has feelings, you know.
Do you have any more of this absence, Tracy?
No, you drank it all.
Huh.
Are you okay, Mike?
Jeremy.
Mike, how many fingers am I holding up?
Too many, Jeremy.
Uh,
Jeremy, are you a horrible monster?
no, the fingers are coming out of my face.
Oh, Jeremy, no!
Tracy, we can scare him. Tracy, scare him.
Please don't.
This will make you feel better. It's a gummy. It's a gummy. It'll make you feel better.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yes, more drugs, Mike.
Oh, that's nice. All right, we just got to give the podcast back.
Hey, Mike, I thought it was weird. I've been looking out the window, and I don't think this house is in the same place it was when we got here. Like, the house has been moving.
Jeremy, yeah, we're in the middle of Central Park now.
Tracy, your house is moving. What's going
Tracy,
on?
why is the house moving? Oh, no.
Mike, it's the Baba Yaga.
Oh, no! Throw hot sauce at him, Jeremy!
I don't want to be a fence. And Tracy, we just talked to a 70-year-old Jewish man in Hawaii about how he pleasures himself to the sound of his own voice. So think about that for the next 10 minutes.
Right? Think about pleasuring myself.
No,
That's not what we said. Nope,
No,
cut that.
imagine a 70-year-old man in Hawaii doing it. It's different.
That's not helping because I've only got 10 minutes. So
Okay.
I'm not sure that I can get that.
I can tell this is going to be really fun, Tracy.
I'll go. I'm sure there's batteries in the drawer somewhere. All right, we'll be right back.
Bye.
I really want to find this.
What are you looking for?
The coordinates for our buried treasure.
Oh.
I want to make, at this point, I'm just going to make it a race instead of a scavenger hunt.
I don't agree.
I just want to do it.
I don't agree. We don't have, nope,
Why?
nope.
I
Don't
finally
give the-
found it.
Don't give the coordinates to our buried treasure.
Why?
Because we're the list. I'll tell you later.
All
Tracy
right.
doesn't need to be here for our discussion.